Hey guys, it's me Lunar, welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you guys the most complete and detailed guide so far on how to duel and explain Deadeye as well a bit more in detail. It's really easy to do once you get to know the buttons. It has changed from Red Dead Redemption 1 as well, so you might not know exactly what you're doing, and there is a tutorial in game, but it's not entirely clear on what you're supposed to do. So I will show you guys how to win, how to disarm your opponent, which is definitely something you want to do against most non-gunslingers, as it increases your honor rank by 10 points. You only need 320 points to reach maximum honor level, so this is by far the best way of doing that. I'm going to explain how to use the Deadeye feature even when you're not in a duel, because it's not clear on how you do that as well. Then I will go over how you can improve your dueling by increasing your Deadeye overall with XP and perks. Plus, I know a lot of you guys, especially on PlayStation 4, having issues with dueling not working. I have a workaround for that bug. If the video is helpful, like and share, it is very much appreciated. First, to duel and win. The duel, you need to do 3 steps: draw, aim, and fire. Step 1 is draw. To do this, when prompted at the start of the duel, press R2 or RT to fill up your draw meter. That's the circle that goes around the R2 or RT button on the screen. Once it's full, you press RT or R2 again for a second time, and this will enter you into the aiming phase, or as you will know it, Deadeye. How well you fill up the meter when you draw determines how well your aim is already when you enter into the Deadeye phase. So filling the meter completely before pressing the trigger will allow you to enter Deadeye with perfect aim almost. Essentially, you're going to be already aiming at your opponent's head. Pressing the R2 button or RT button too early by mistake, or if you just press it too hard, this will bring you straight into Deadeye early, but your aim will be way off of the head. In this case, like you can see in the video, getting the kill is much more difficult if that's the case. So step 1, fill up your meter, and then press the trigger button a second time to enter into stage 2, which is aiming. When you enter into stage 2, time will slow down and you can now aim, preferably at your opponent's head. Like I said, if you've done it perfect, you should already be aiming at their head. Once the red target is on the head, press R2 or RT a third time, and you should fire. You need to do all these things pretty quick though, and it can take a bit of time to get used to, especially with some of the players that you fight against. They can do it pretty fast, so you have to be even quicker. So that is how you draw, aim, and fire, which will win you the duel. It's really easy. I think where a lot of players are going wrong is they can half press the trigger to draw, they can press the trigger again to enter into Deadeye, but they forget to press RT a third time to fire, and that's where a lot of problems happen. For disarming an opponent, which you should always do if you can, because it raises your honor level, killing players will lower your honor level, which you don't want to do. All you have to do is follow the same steps, but instead of aiming at the head, aim for the opponent's gun or hand with a gun in it, and then you can fire again by pressing the trigger. It's a bit trickier, but gets easier with practice. And you can't disarm everyone. The gunslingers, you can only kill them, so you can't disarm them. But for everyone else, you can disarm them, and you should disarm them. And guys, it's as simple as that. Now, you can also use your Deadeye when you're not in duel. All you have to do is, with your weapon holstered, simply press the RT or R2 button halfway down in order to enter the draw phase. You can stay here for as long as you want to if you want. Then, just whenever you're ready, you can press the trigger again to enter Deadeye and shoot at people. Now, you can only do this outside of combat. If you try once you've engaged someone, pressing RT halfway won't enter the draw phase, it will simply shoot at people. But still fun to do against single opponents before they start shooting you, or animals. Or the best thing is you can use it to just practice when you're in the middle of nowhere. Now, for those of you who are having issues with dueling not working because your gun simply won't draw when you're in a duel, simply go to the settings, go to controls, go to third person controls, and change it from standard to alternative. The problem is with the R2 and RT button, this will change the fire button to the R1 or RB button instead, and this should solve your problem. After a duel, you can change it back if you want to, or you can simply play on these new settings. Before I finish then guys, I want to mention, to make your dueling easier, simply improve your Deadeye ability. You do this in one of 3 ways. Increase your Deadeye attribute, seen at the top of the screen next to the health and stamina attributes. You need to gain Deadeye XP in order to do this, and you can get that from crafting, from getting headshots at long distance, skinning animals, relevant challenges, and those are just some of the ways that you can increase it. Special Deadeye features, there are 5 ranks to gain for Deadeye that give you special abilities. You get these simply by playing through the main story. I think you get your level 5 in chapter 6. Finally, you can find talismans or trinkets which give you permanent perks which there are 20 altogether, 5 of which are for Deadeye. There is a 6th one. If you have the special edition, you will have an extra one already in your game. It's called the Eagle Talon Talisman, which increases your Deadeye duration by 5 seconds, which is actually pretty amazing, and you can equip that in your wardrobe. I plan to go over perk attributes in a lot more details in another video, but guys, I hope you found this useful. If you did, subscribe for more weapon and combat guides and Red Dead Online updates starting next month. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.